and the FBI to announce state and federal charges against 13 members of 2 militia groups who were preparing to kidnap and possibly kill me. When I put my hand on the Bible and took the oath of office 22 months ago, I knew this job would be hard. But I'll be honest, I never could have imagined anything like this. Just last week, the President of the United States stood before the American people and refused to condemn white supremacists and hate groups like these 2 Michigan militia groups. Stand back and stand by, he told them. Stand back and stand by. Hate groups heard the president's words not as a rebuke, but as a rallying cry, as a call to action. When our leaders speak, their words matter.
And, you know, I see Whitmer today. She's complaining, but it was our Justice Department that arrested the people that she was complaining about. It was my Justice Department that arrested them. But instead, she goes and does her little political act, and she keeps her state closed, although we just won the big case, as you know, to open up Michigan.
A guy like Biden and the Democrats want to keep Michigan locked up, locked down, and closed for business. No, it's so badly hurting your state. And then I guess they said she was threatened, right? She was threatened. And she blamed me. She blamed me. And our people were the ones that worked with her people. So let's see what happens.
I know how you're acting professionally here. I'm just wondering how this impacts your family personally. I mean, that's a lot to deal with.
You know, it's incredibly disturbing that the President of the United States, 10 days after a plot to kidnap, put me on trial, and execute me, 10 days after that was uncovered, the President is at it again and inspiring and incentivizing and inciting this kind of domestic terrorism. It is wrong. It's got to end. It is dangerous, not just for me and my family, but for public servants everywhere who are doing their jobs and trying to protect their fellow Americans.
What's going on? It's just a little commentary on that. So that was a while back, if you guys remember, because I'm from Michigan, and that was wild. And they was trying to, it was just these group of people. They was kind of really upset at how the whole, the jab situation was handled in the States. There was a lot of lockdowns, and people was just kind of fed up. And you got these radical people that decided to come and try to do crazy things to the governor, and which I do not condone whatsoever at all. Even though I have my criticisms on how I believe that the government could have done a better job as far as like allowing jobs and everything right now. I mean, because now it's not even up for concern right now. And then until you're forcing people to get it, and as Democrats, like, you guys are supposed to be pro-choice, right? But then it's my body. But when it comes to like a jab or something, you're mandating for everyone, and you treat them like criminals if they don't get it. But at the same time, man, you know, Gretchen Whitmer, she's pretty much stating that, like, you know, this is critical. Yeah, like President Biden, I'm just, from our words, is for the American people. You know, they leave, you know, they should both take a cognitive test, and actually too to validate and prove, like, okay, their secret agenda, their true agenda. Like, she believes that, you know, President Biden is for the people, and he's not as self-serving as Donald Trump, right? You know, so this is pretty much cool. She believes the state of the country revolves around this election here. I just thought that was kind of interesting here, you know, because based on the personal experience that she dealt with. So, yeah, they said on Wednesday, Whitmer, whose name has been tossed into the rumor mill as a potential replacement should Biden step aside as the party's presidential nominee, was asked by CNN Abby Phillip if she thinks both Biden and Trump should take a cognitive test. I don't think that will hurt, to be honest, Whitmer said, but before admitting that the first presidential debate was not a great success for Biden. Unlike Trump, who she described as self-serving, Whitmer said that Biden cares about the American public more than he cares about himself. We can't lose of how high these stakes are, she added. We have a field, and unless one person, Joe Biden, makes an alternative decision, this is the field, and we got to go, the governor continued. Whitmer went on to describe the president as a happy warrior who shows up every day and fights for the American public. She denounced the idea of the party choosing a new leader like a game of fantasy football. So yeah, man. Just want to, want you guys' thoughts on here. So not persuade anyone wherever you vote for, but I just thought this was pretty critical here from these statements here. It's a lot of high-ranking Democratic people are, they defending the party, and they're trying to, and like I said, I believe restoring the identity too, which is critical here as we got like a few more months left to make a decision in November. Will you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video? That's all I really have to say. I love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.